Good morning, dear student. Once again, I welcome to each and everyone, and I hope whatever things I taught you, I explained you, you understand carefully, and in your notebook, lesson number 1 and lesson number 2, you have completed. What are the remaining exercises which I have not given? Today I will give. You can check it and you can download, thereafter you can write down. Now we have completed 2 lessons. Lesson number 1 was sentence, parts of a sentence and the kinds of a sentence. These 3 things we have done in lesson number 1. Lesson number 2, it was transformation of sentences. Transformation of sentences you have completed well way, that I categorize in 3 parts, that you can understand carefully without having any problem, that you have also done, and if any problem, then quick revision will be there. So while there, what are the doubts you are having, please keep in your mind, write down somewhere, that I can explain you when our school will reopen. Don't worry about that. And by using pencil, you have to do all the exercises in your book. Again I am repeating, by using pencil you have to do all the exercises in your book. And what are the exercises I am giving you, that is already uploaded on our website. You can write down all the things on your notebook. And if you are having any doubt, any confusion, logically you can leave that and later I will tell you, I will help you. Today we will start new lesson. The name of the lesson is very interesting, and from previous 4 to 5 years you are studying this, you are familiar with this point, and I hope there will be no any confusion, no any problem while reading, while getting this, because it's very simple. If simply I ask to you, do you know my name? I am asking simply that, do you know my name? So you will tell, yes, I know your name. And you will tell me, my name is Ajay. Simple you will tell. As the same way, if I ask to you few more questions, do you know what is this? This. So you will tell, yes, it's a white board. If I tell you what is this, then you will tell, yes, it's a marker. If I tell you what is this, you will tell watch. Okay? Means whatever I am asking, you are able to reply. And for replying this thing, you are using one term or one identity. By that I can also understand, by that you can also understand, and by that anyone can understand. For example, if I discuss anywhere that I am writing by using marker, or I am writing on white board. So whiteboard, marker, Ajay, everyone is knowing. That is for each and everyone. And the term which you are using, by that each and everyone, they are able to know, they are able to understand. That term is what? Only that word. And that word is naming word. That word is what? Naming word. I asked you, what is my name? So you told, my name is Ajay. As the same way, if I ask, what is your father name? So you can tell your father name. If I ask, where do you live? You can tell also that I live Rail Vihar, I live at Rail Vihar, Karim Nagar, whatever it will be, Rapti Nagar, that you will tell. If I ask to you, which pen you are using, so simply you can tell, yes, I am using Reynolds, I am using any other different pen, it can be anything, the name of a pen. As the same way, if I am asking to you, which bicycle you are using, so you will tell, yes, Hero. If I am asking you, tell me the name of the company, that gives employment in the sector of computer, in the sector of software. So you can tell Infosys, you can tell Wipro. So these are what? Names only. It means what you are getting. It means one conclusion is coming here only. The conclusion is that only on entire earth, if you are watching anything for that particular term, you are having one name. That particular name is noun. That particular name is what? Noun. So the conclusion comes here. All the naming words on earth known as what? Noun. This is about noun that we understood today. It means you understand we are going to study and we are going to deal with noun today. It's very important chapter. Before that, one more chapter, more about words or more about words. In that all parts of the speech you will get. You don't worry about that. Later I'll tell you. This is also part of that noun. That is why I started first of all this chapter. So that noun is given. Now simply the concept of noun is clear to you. Whatever naming word you are getting, that will be what? Name. Because each and everything on entire earth got a specific name, a particular name. That name is what? Noun. This is about noun. Now here we have to understand what is the work of a noun and how it is utilized in a sentence and what are the roles of a noun in any sentence. So this 2 or 3 terms you have to understand. Basically, nouns having different uses, but as per your level, we'll know few uses only and we'll try to understand everything. See, it is given here nouns, and after this what is given? Kinds of noun. These 2 things is given. So nouns already I explained you, naming word. Nouns I already explained you, I told you that naming words. I have written here in short. Already the definition is given in your book. You try to clear your concept here. Nouns. So this noun is what? Naming word. This is a board. For this board, we can use a name. Name is what? Whiteboard. I am writing by using this only. So there is a particular name of this. What is the name? Marker. So this is the name. That is why it is what? Understood, it is known by everyone. So that is also what? A noun. So kinds of noun we are getting. To identify kinds of noun, we have to come here. CA. CA using PC. What I told? CA using PC. CA, you know, chartered accountant. CA means what? Chartered accountant. So chartered accountant using what? PC. This you understand. With the help of this term only, we'll try to understand. Kinds of noun. What I told? CA using PC. For only learning, for the purpose of memorizing only. C. C means what here? Common noun. A means what? Abstract noun. P means what? Proper noun. And again C means what? Collective noun. Understand that? So with the help of this term, CA using PC, you can understand kinds of noun. It is given here 4 only. That is mentioned in your book. One more is remaining, that is material noun. That is what? Material noun. It is not mentioned there. but I am telling you what is material now. Basically, material noun is express or will understand about this by using a basic unit or basic term. For example, suppose that you are watching that in your house window are there, many windows are there. On that window you have seen using iron something is kept there, means fitted there. Okay, that easily it can work and it can come as a window only. So using iron, so iron is what? Basic element or basic unit to make that window only. For ventilation sometime we make by using iron only. So that iron is what? Basic unit to make window, to make ventilation. Understand that? As the same way, basic unit is plastic to make this marker. Are you getting? Means for making any object, what are the basic units you are using? That basic unit is what? Material now. So this is about that. It can be iron, it can be gold, okay? It can be water, many are there. Understand that? With the help of that we can understand. See here, common noun, abstract noun, proper noun, collective noun. So first of all, we'll understand proper noun. First of all, what we'll understand? Proper noun. This we'll understand. Before understanding this thing, let me clear one more point about noun. See here, if you are watching this noun, so this noun can work like a subject. In any sentence, what is the role of a noun? It can be work like subject or it can work like a object. This two work is done by noun only in any sentence. It can work just like a subject, it can work just like a object in any sentence. Understand that? This is the work of a noun. Many other roles are also there. Many other works are also there. For example, subject complement, object complement. So these are the terms which can also utilize, which can also come in the category of what? Nouns only. But later you will understand about subject complement, about object complement. Because number of works we can achieve, we can do with the help of noun. Because it is a very important term of a parts of speech. When we start parts of speech, so approximately 8 are there, including determiner it will be 9. But if we leave that, so 8 are there. So now the question comes here, first parts of speech is noun, and before that one chapter more about words, that is also included in there. That we'll do later after finishing this one. So that now having different role. First of all, it can work as a subject or object in a sentence. This you understand as in a basic level. You will understand this one only, that noun can work like a subject or object in a sentence. If you are writing somewhere, so you have to write subject and object. So for writing subject and object, you can write either noun, either you can write pronoun. But here, what we are writing, what we are dealing, noun. That is why we'll understand about noun. And what are the works done by a noun, same work done by pronoun also. So both must be similar. What are the work you are able to do with the help of noun, same work you are able to do with the help of pronoun. It means that if noun can do the work of subject, if noun can do the work of object, so pronoun can also do the work of subject, pronoun can also do the work of object. Understand that? See, sentence is given, she loves me, or she, in place of she I have taken he hates me. Now you are watching here she and he. This she and he is what? It's a pronoun and it is working like a subject, and here me is working like what? Object, and me is what here? Pronoun. Me is what here? Pronoun. So as a subject, as a object, noun and pronoun both can be utilized here. Now first of all we have to understand about what? Proper noun. So proper noun is actually particular name of anything, particular name of any person, particular name of any place, particular name of anything. That will be proper noun. For example, and you will not get any alternative of that. In proper noun you will not get any alternative. Any alternative means what? My name is Ajay, so I am particular, and name of mine is what? Ajay. So you will get the alternative of Ajay. Another Ajay you will get. You will not get another Ajay. You will get only one. For example, your name may be Aditya. So this is what? A particular name. Another Aditya we can get. We cannot get. It means that you will not get option. You will not get any alternative for a proper noun. Understand it? This is a proper noun. Gorakhpur, name of our district is what? Gorakhpur. So you will get another Gorakhpur like this. Gorakhpur is a particular name of this region. So this will be unique, this will be one only. Another alternative, another option you will not get of this particular name. Understand that? That is why it will be what? Proper noun. So now we understood here what is proper noun. Any confusion till here? I don't think there is any confusion. So for proper noun, name of any person can be like Dhoni. You will get one Dhoni, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Another Dhoni you will not get. You will not get any option. For this particular cricketer, you explain he is a Dhoni. Second one, you will get Yogi Aditya Nath. You are getting Aditya Nath, Yogi Aditya Nath. So this particular name you will get of one person only. You will not get option of that person. Are you getting or not? Next, another one, American President Donald Trump. You will get one only. Donald Trump is the name of that particular person, and you will not get option for that. Understand that? So this is what? This is a proper noun. Another thing can be Gorakhpur, I told you. Gorakhpur. No confusion in this. You are getting chocolate. A thing. You are getting chocolate. So for that chocolate name can be Silk. Okay, dairy milk you will get. And in that dairy milk you will get what? Silk. Okay, number of variety you will get in that. So this is what? This is a particular name, and that particular name is unique. You will not get any option. You will not get any alternative for that. So this is about proper noun. Understand that? And after knowing proper noun, this is example. See, many things I am not telling you about this proper noun. A proper noun having too many things also, but little bit I am telling you. Okay, whatever it is mentioned. Proper noun always start with what? Capital letter. Okay, one term related with this only. Now, see, this proper noun we have completed. After completing proper noun, we have to go where? Common noun. After completing proper noun, we have to reach to common. Let's see. Proper noun we have done, and now we have to complete common noun. Let's recall one more time what is proper noun. Okay, because it's very easy. Whatever I. So, student, we have completed that proper noun. After completing proper noun, we have to come to the another section, that is common noun. That is what? Common noun. Okay, this we have to complete after this. So, proper noun, there is no any confusion. Now come to the point, common noun. Common noun is also very important part. Okay, see how it will be. Common noun, if you are dealing with common noun, so common noun is what? Common for each and everyone, and it will be of same kind. It will be of same kind. For example, if I am telling you, I have written here Alex. What I have written? Alex. And Alex I am writing here a boy. Second I am writing Mohan. Mohan is also what? A boy. Third I am writing Ramesh. So Ramesh is also what? A boy. Here what you are watching? This is what? Different. This is also different. This is also different. These three you are getting different, but these all three for what? Boy. Are you getting this term? These all three are different, but these all three is what? Indicating or explaining towards where? Towards a boy, a male child. Understand? So you are watching here a male child. Can be Alex, a male child can be Mohan, a male child can be Ramesh. Understand that? So this we are getting. So what is common noun here? Common noun is common for each and everyone. That Alex, Mohan and Ramesh. This is not common for each and everyone. Alex will be of different kind, Mohan will be of different kind, Ramesh will be of different kind. Understand that? But now if we tell boy, so this group of boy means this group of all, it is considered as what? Boy or boys. It is considered as a boys only. So same kind means all are what? Boys only. So same kind of object or same kind of person only. Okay, indicating one class or one group only. So that is what? Common. Understand that? And another can be also, you know, city, Gorakhpur. Okay. That's the same way, name of different city. That will be what? Different. That will be different. But for that only, we can give one name, that is what? City. And now as the same way, another can be Rita, Sita. Okay. Next can be Neetu. Rita, Sita, Neetu. This is what? These all are what? Girls. So, for this, one word we can tell, that is what? Girls. Group of this can consider as a girls only. So now what we are getting here? We are getting one thing here. The thing is what? That thing is only expressing about common. And that is see the relation between that common to proper noun. How it is like that? For proper noun we can use this one. These all are what? Proper noun. Name of any particular girl, Rita. Name of any particular boy, Alex. Name of any particular girl, Sita. Name of any particular boy, Mohan. Name of any particular girl, Neetu. As the same way, name of any particular boy, Ramesh. So one particular name, you will not get alternative. You will not get any option for that. That will be what? Proper noun. And for group of them, okay, that is common for each and every one. We can give one name that can be either boy, that can be either girl. So that particular word is what? Common. So this is about common noun. Now the next term is here. This common noun is divided in two parts. One is countable, second is uncountable. Common noun divided in how many parts? It's divided in two parts. See how it will be. That I am erasing. Common noun divided in two parts. One is countable, second is what? Uncountable. If suppose that I am asking to you, tell me or count how many rooms are there in your house. So you will tell only 6 or 5 maybe, or 3 maybe, 2 maybe. You will tell only this one. So can you count room or not? So room is what? If you are able to count room, so room is what? Countable now. If suppose that in your box you kept some pen. So can you count that pen? 1 pen, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many pens are there? Can you count that? Yes, you can count. When you are able to count any object or anything or any living organism, so that is what? Countable noun. And if you are not able to count that, so that will be what? Uncountable noun. Any confusion? No confusion. So that is countable. And second is what? Uncountable noun. In uncountable noun, you have to understand one thing. If suppose that I went somewhere, okay, to the shop only, and I told that give me water. 1 water you give me, or 2 water you give me, or 3 water you give me. What 3 water I give me? Can I count water? I cannot count water. For that I can explain, I will tell only quantity. What I can tell? Quantity only. It means that for uncountable noun you use quantity to measure, to explain that. Understand that? Uncountable noun cannot be counted like countable noun. Understand that? It means you will get the quantity of that. For example, water, for example, hair, for example, any other material. Understand that? So that is what? Uncountable noun. The noun which we cannot count, that will be uncountable. So now we got what is proper noun, what is common noun also. So now third one, after finishing this one, proper and common we have done. Third one is collective noun. Third one is what? Collective noun. See, this word collective. Collective means what? Collection. Collective means what? Collection. Are you getting? Collective means collection. I'm writing here one word. Jury, here, army. See, jury and army, these two words are collective. Now, why it is collective, that I am explaining, that I am telling you. As the same way, you are able to identify, you are able to find out which one is collective noun. See, if we talk about jury, so you have seen that when any program is going on, so number of jury members, A, B, C, D. You will get 1, 2, 3, 4. Together all 4 known as a jury. Are you getting or not? Means if we separate them, if we separate the member, so there is no existence of jury. The existence of jury is only when they are coming together working for one purpose. So here you have seen that A, B, C, D. When they are coming together, they are forming what? A collection. They are making what? A collection. And that collection for one task only. That collection for what? One task. That is why it is considered as a collective noun. As the same way army. So when you will see army, so in army you will get what? Number of soldiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is not only 8. 8 billion can be, 8 billion can be, 8 trillion can be. So number of soldiers, when they are coming together, so they form only what? Army. And they work for one purpose only, to protect our country, to help while any natural calamity. Understand that? So this is what? This is army. So now, while making communication, while your day-to-day activity, you will see many words. They contain collection, and that collection will be for one purpose only. That will be what? Collective noun. For example, jury or army. As the same way, many are there. A gang of robbers, a school of fish, a bouquet of flowers. Many are there. That holds only, that contain collection only. And separately there is no mean of that. But when together they are coming, so they forms collective words. And that collective words is what? Collective noun. So this is about collective noun. Now, after collective noun, see next one we are having, that is abstract. That is what? This one. Fourth one, abstract noun. Fourth one is what? Abstract noun. Abstract noun, basically, you have seen that when Pulwama attack happened, so while that, many soldiers, they injured. And there you have seen maybe few civilian or maybe soldiers, any soldier, they anyhow they manage with the help of only courage, with the help of only nationality. They carry them and thereafter they move to the hospital. What are the needful things were there? They perform there. So what comes, which feelings comes there? That execute this task. So that was only bravery, that was only courage. And which feeling destroy entire convoy? That was what? Hatred. Are you getting or not? I am talking about feeling only. Abstract noun completely deal feeling. It can be feeling of anything. It can be feeling of bravery, okay, honesty can be. So that cannot be counted. Means you cannot count honesty, you cannot count bravery, you cannot count how courageous he is. Are you getting or not? So that kind of feeling, okay, like when you see computer, so in computer hardware you can touch, you can see. But this software, that is inside computer only, a set of program only, that is functioning as per the instruction of a user. So as the same way, what are the feeling inside us, because of that motivate, we perform any work. So that feeling is what? Abstract noun. Understand that? So this is about abstract noun. So today we have completed noun. Again a quick revision. Noun is what? Naming words. After completing noun, anything on earth having one name, okay, any object, any place, okay, any human being, any animal, okay, whatever you are watching on earth, that will be what? Considered as a noun. Kinds of noun, all which you are watching on earth, that are separate in that. Basically it is 5, but in your book it is given 4, so I am explaining 4. Already 5th one I told. Now that can be a proper noun. Name of any particular. For example, Narendra Modi. This is one simple one. Our Prime Minister. We will not get any option of that. A particular name. So that is what proper noun, common noun. Common noun means that is generalized. It is same for everyone. Okay? It is of same kind only, like boy, male child, girl, female child. Are you getting this? Now collective noun. You will get collection. Okay? And that collection forms only collective noun. Abstract noun. You will get only all kinds of feeling. Okay? So that is about abstract noun. Now after finishing this all, you will get this one. It is given here KBC versus ABC. So this A, B and C. This ABC. KBC कौन बनेगा? करोड़पति. Simply this is given here. With the help of this, you will understand one thing. A for what? A for adjective. A for adjective. B for verb. C for common. So common noun, verb, adjective. These are only responsible. These three are only responsible to frame what? To frame abstract noun. Have you understand? What is KBC versus ABC? ABC. ABC is what? Adjective, verb and common noun. If you are getting any adjective, so adjective can change into abstract noun. If you are getting any verb, so verb can change into abstract noun. If you are getting any common noun, so that can change into abstract noun. See how it will be. First of all, adjective. So this free is what? Adjective. In free, when you will add DOM, so this will be freedom. It will be what? Abstract noun. No. In no you will add LED, KNOW, LEDGE. Knowledge. So knowledge is what? Abstract, but no is what? Verb. This king is what? Common noun. When you will add ship, what you will add? Ship. So that kingship makes what? Abstract. Are you getting here? It means that your next topic you will get by using adjective, verb and common noun. We can frame abstract noun. Understand that? This is about that. After this you will get one exercise. Two exercises are there in your first chapter. One exercise you have to find out noun. So 8 or 9 questions are there. By using pencil you will underline all the noun and try to find out which kind of noun it is. Try to find out which kind of noun it is. And after this second exercise you will get related with collective noun. You have to write the collective noun for particular word. Understand that? So these two exercises you try to do first of all. With the help of book you can do. Okay, I will give you. It will be upload there soon after 1 or 2 days. On your website you can access from there. But by using pencil you try to do one time. Okay. So this is your first chapter that we have completed noun and kinds. After this we'll get noun and gender. What will get? Noun and gender. Basically if we talk about gender, so gender is what? Masculine it can be, feminine it can be, neuter it can be, common it can be. So how many types of gender you will get? 4 types of gender you will get. Masculine refer to all male body, feminine refer to all female body, common gender where male or female like doctor, teacher, manager. Male you will also get or female you will also get. That will be what? Common gender. Neuter gender means all the non-living object. That will be what? Neuter gender. So this chapter we'll do in our next session and we'll try to complete. But before that, you please try to read one time, try to understand that. Okay, and thereafter we'll finish. Thank you so much.